It's the beginning of August, so you know what that means, right? Market update. That's what I'm talking about today. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name's Joe Brown. I'm a real estate agent with Century 21, Elizabeth Beggins, located here in South Tampa. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So today I want to look at the summer months. I want to look at June and July and see what's happening, see what's trends. If you go back a couple months, well, maybe a month ago, right? I did a video on the first 6 months of the year from January through June. Now I want to look up and compare June to July and just see what's happening. See if there's any signals we need to watch. So let me put my graph up here just so you can follow along. And you can see active listings is down. It's been down, I think, 4 months in a row. And I'll talk about that more, right? What that does to the market and to prices. But the number of available homes on the market in South Tampa is down. Now, remember, I'm looking at the 5 zip codes of South Tampa. So 33606, 609, 611, 616, 629. Those 5 zip codes. So really the peninsula section of the county. Take a look at new listings. These are people putting their homes on the market for the first time. And you can see we're down to 237. Now, again, I'm not alarmed by this just because a few months ago we were over 300. And I say every month we average about 250. It tends to tail off around the holidays and January, then it picks back up. So 237, I'm not concerned about that. Take a look at days to sell. So once somebody puts their home on the market, how long does it take to get a contract? And you're at 29 days. This is median. So go back to your math class, right? So median is right in the middle. Some are faster, some are take longer. This is just what's right in the middle. Let me tell you, 29 days is still very fast, right? Now, if we go back to COVID time, so we're going back 5 years to 2021, but we were looking at 1 week, 7 days. And that was like Mach 3 speed. Now we're at 29 days, still very fast, right? Look at the number of sales. And what would you see? Number of sales has gone down by 50 homes in 1 month. Could that be vacation time? I don't know. But that is concerning. So, well, let's recap what we see, right? Active listings is down, new homes are down, sales are down, and all that plays together. And I'll come back to that discussion in a second. Take a look at median sales price. And what do you see? Median sales price, $795,000. So out of the 196 homes that sold, the average price, or the median sales price, was $795,000. I'll tell you, one of the zip codes was 1.4 million and another was under 400,000. So again, what I don't know, and I keep saying this, the homes that have sold, I don't know if they're townhomes, condos, single family homes, brand new construction, flooded homes. I did not dig into that information for this video. So, but the median sales price in South Tampa, $795,000. Put in perspective, all of Hillsborough County's $405,000. So South Tampa demands a higher price because people want to live here for the location and proximity to everything. Take a look at the ratio of what a house sells for as to what it is originally priced at. And again, this is how I explain it. If I put my house on the market for $500,000 and I sell it for $450,000, that's a 10% decrease. So I sell my house for 90% of what I asked for it. So here's the ratio. You can see we're at 96%, right? 95.8. So again, just very strong ratio. I think I've said this before, I think home sellers and agents are doing a better job of figuring out a price point for the house. Then take a look at months of inventory. And months of inventory has gone up to 4 months. Anything less than 6 is a seller's market. But the closer you get to 6 and beyond, prices tend to stabilize. If it gets really beyond 6, prices tend to fall. We're really not seeing home prices fall. In fact, Hillsborough County as a whole, year over year, home prices have gone up 3%, right? Of all the homes that have sold, prices have gone up 3%. So now with that is mortgage rates. And Freddie Mac, I've said this before, every Thursday at noon, Freddie Mac announces their survey of what the mortgage rate is, what the average mortgage rate is. Yesterday, it came out at 6.69. Last week, it was 6.66. Terrible, terrible number. A year ago, it was 6.63. So really, in 1 year, mortgage rates haven't moved at 6.6. Now, earlier this year, February, I think, we were down below 6. And then it's crept up. And so we still have to watch this situation in the Middle East. If that gets settled peacefully, we can see a turnaround. A lot of pundits are saying they expect everything to settle down and mortgage rates to start dropping by 2027. So we still have 4 or 5 months for that. So that's something we have to watch. Going back to active inventory, new inventory, we just have to watch, right? I've been working with some buyers, had their house on the market. They took it off the market and they said, we'll just wait. Because they see right now, people are not actively buying homes. Now, my argument to that is you can look here, 196 homes sold, right? So people are putting homes on the market. People are buying homes. People are actively looking for homes. And days to sell, it's at 29 days median. So it is an active market. In some situations, in some homes, people are going to have to be patient and wait maybe a few months, 4 months, 5 months before getting an offer on the house. Listen, whether a house sells really depends on a couple things. Number one, the price, and price may be the key that people look at. Number two is the condition of the house, right? I've heard people say, if I'm going to spend that much money on the house, I don't want to have to do a lot of work. And you fix that by changing the price, right? So listen, and our broker, Craig Becken, says this, every house will sell if you price it right. Every house, even if it is a dump, it'll sell if you price it at the right price, right? If you price it appropriately. So if you have your home on the market and it's sitting for a while, talk to your agent about readjusting the price. What's a good price? And if you're not willing to do that, maybe you have to take the home on the market for a little bit. So anyway, I hope this information was useful for you. Please share it with your friends and family that are in the market and are interested in the real estate market. Tune in next week. I'm going to do a special video, especially for those people looking to buy a house, or if you're looking to sell a house, to try and generate some more interest in your house. So anyway, until next week, take care.